It's day 4 here at South by Southwest, and this one is a doozy. What started off as a surprise screening has now turned into a special screening of John Wick Chapter 4, and we have for you a special, exclusive South by Southwest interview with the man himself, Keanu Reeves, and his director, Chad Stahelski, right now.
South by Southwest rocks.
Got one of the best leading men here ever, so Keanu, he's a good front man. He's a good front man for the band. Almost 10 years ago, our first public preview of the first John Wick was here in Austin, Texas, so we wanted to come full circle back to the city.
We have a bigger story. It's more expansive. There's more action in this film than there is, I think, in any of the other.
Yeah. Definitely bigger than the other three.
We stayed true to our core of John Wick and then just added more.
Characters and more world building and a couple more cars.
I always say that we make a meal, and for Chapter 4, we made a feast.
Baba! Yaga! Baba! Yaga!
I love the character. I like his humor. I like his will. Dramatically, I like his grief. The films are fun. They have humor. They're about something. I think if you can get that package together or have that symbiosis of action and entertainment, but also, you know, John Wick, he gets knocked down, he gets back up, he's fighting against the system, he's searching for personal freedom. This film's brotherhood, friendship, father-daughter, choices, rules, consequences. You know, there's things to take home. Think about. A little bit of
for everybody.
action sprinkled in there. Big screen, big sound.
Big screen, big sound, sit in that chair, enjoy the ride, dream
People,
your dreams.
yeah.
Live it, love it, enjoy it.
I hope they like it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Please help me welcome back Chad Stahelski and Keanu Reeves.
You guys are amazing. Thanks for that experience. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank
Has it dawned on you now that you've had a few screenings of this that this is like one of the best action movies made of all fucking time? How does it feel?
This is one of the best audiences of all time.
We have a lot of people that are lined up to ask audience questions, so I think I'm just gonna let them hit it. You go.
Hi there, my name's Oscar Lebovich and I'm a filmmaker from San Francisco.
Hi, Oscar.
Hi there. I have a question for both of you guys. In a world saturated by action films, you know, we have our James Bond, our John McClanes, our John Rambos. What were some strategies you guys undertook to make John Wick stand out in both filmmaking as well as character in the time that you guys did? Not only stand up, but stand out.
Thank you. Chad? Director?
Hi, Oscar.
Hi there.
Honestly, we didn't really have that kind of plan. Keanu and I have very similar tastes, and I think that's probably what gets us through most of this. We don't really set out with any kind of do better, do bigger. It's just what you see up there are things that Keanu and I both love. We love movies from the 70s. We love, obviously, wuxia films, samurai films, Sergio Leone. You can see the reference to the Warriors. It's just a love letter to everything we love, and you just stay true to what you love and love what you do and love the fight. Character. A lot of story, and have a great crew and a great cast.
Editing, music,
Great crew.
cinema, lens choices, color, Dan Lawson, cinematography, production design. Donnie Yen. Clancy Brown, Shamir Anderson, Lance
Maybe
Reddick,
a little bit of a plan.
Lawrence motherfucking Fishburne.
Okay, you.
Hi, my name is Sophia, and I'm an Austinite, so I've been living here all my life. the question I have for you is, what was your favorite part of the film to shoot? Like, there's so many iconic moments. Like the stair scene, I think we're never gonna forget that. But for both of you, what was your favorite?
Oh man, favorites. Okay, so my favorites, oh my god, I can't, there's so many, but I mean, it's almost, I guess if I just looked at it from John Wick, favorite scene, maybe him at the end on the stairs, when he says heaven.
Yeah.
Like that for me, after like 8 years of playing the role, and after shooting the stairs. Well, actually, I didn't do that part. That was Vincent from Paris. Yeah, that was really special. And then also just making the film, like, you know, after a few years coming back to see, you know, Ian McShane and Lawrence, and to work with this man again, you know. So it's almost like the alpha and the omega, and then everything in between.
Thank you so
I don't know, man. What's your favorite?
No, for me, it was the first day. There's a scene on the movie. It was the first day Keanu came on set. He had the suit back on. It was the first time we've been back together in 3 years, so it was pretty special.
Hi, my name is Carter. I have a question about the house scene and how long that took. Also, did you shove like a fireworks sparkler into that shotgun?
That's an actual round of ammunition called Dragon's Breath.
I know that. It's just, how was it not lethal?
We have a very good stunt team and a very good visual effects team. One of the best. Some of the best in the world. The whole sequence, we did the entire sequence in the top shot in 3 days, and the apartment in a week. Again, we have a very, very good
And
team.
months and months.
And months and months and months of planning.
And training. Yeah, man.
A lot of training. More than shooting.
Hi, my name is Leo. Thank you for being here. And my question is just, what was the thought process behind ending the movie as it was ended? And then what were the feelings towards that?
The thought process. The thought process was when we had the opportunity because of the audience after chapter 3, like what was the why? What was the why? And for me, and when Chad and I were talking about it, the why was like death, and it was John Wick's death. You know, like that was for him to get his peace or his freedom in a way. That was the reason to make the movie, tell that story.
It's
true.
But this can't be the end, right?
It can't just be like, let's do another one. You gotta have a reason, you gotta have a why. So it's like, it's really, a film about death or a way of dying. You were really inspired by Hagakure.
It was a Japanese treatise on samurai code of ethics called Hagakure. We kind of took the way of dying, or the way to live well to die well. Is what the theme behind the whole movie.
Hi. I'm so surprised I've never gotten up here and said anything. First of all, my name is Schwan, and I'm also an Austinite, and this is something that I do to fill my soul because I love movies, and I've loved every character you've ever played, and I love how you put yourself in there, and you become so many different characters for us. So I go back. The one thing that I love about John Wick is that it started with your motivation, the dog and the loss of your wife. I work with ESA animals and service animals, and the fact that you've brought that attention in a different light, was that on purpose? And did you get to work with these animals? And what was your favorite pup that you got to work with? Because I have a golden retriever named Faith at home, who's my ESA baby.
Nice. Well, going back to your question, thank you. And I didn't get to really work with the dogs that much in this film. I got to all the other characters got to play with them. I mean, Shamir Anderson really took a lot of time to build. He was kind of walking a path that I had walked previously, and Halle Berry had walked in chapter 3. So for me, I just got to watch other people do it. But I didn't, yeah.
Well, thank you for bringing that attention.
We love dogs.
And you're in Austin. We love them.
I think animals bring out a different side of you, so what better way to learn about this badass assassin than see how he deals with a puppy? So it was a way to reflect character.
It did, and it showed a very different relationship that is not, I mean, of course, there's not assassins everywhere running around the street fighting. I mean, that would be great to just go nuts, but...
We're gonna go to the next question. We're running out of time, but we love you and we love dogs. Go for it. Good questions, please.
So, firstly, Chad, thank you for not only making this amazing film and this quartet of amazing films, but bringing it here to Austin, Texas for South by Southwest.
Thank you guys.
And to Keanu, I know you're a humble man, but I think I could speak for this entire audience that you are an amazing, fantastic, huge actor that just defies convention, amazing. And you've given me so much as an audience member that I'd like to give you something back, if I may. This is...
What's that?
For the younger kids, this is a DVD. So you are now the record holder for the Reddit AMA, #1 AMA Global.
What?
Second place is Barack Obama, deservedly so. And #3 is Nicolas Cage, who was on the stage this time last year. And in 2010, I was early, but I wasn't wrong. Made the Nicolas Cage, Keanu Reeves Video Power Hour.
Alright, jump that right up from the edge of the stage and we'll grab it. Next question. Go, go, go. Questions, please. Questions.
Hi, this is for Keanu, and answer me truthfully on this. Do you age? Do you have birthdays? Does it go 1 by 1 or 0.2 by 0.2?
Yeah, man, I age. Yeah, I really age. Yeah. It's happening, man.
You're beautiful!
My question, I guess, is for either of y'all, but I was just curious if there's a souvenir that you've taken from any set you've been on or any film that you've done that you really think is cool.
What do you got?
I have one of the original gold coins from the first John Wick.
I have John's watch and his wedding ring. Yeah. Yeah, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, I've been a loyalist for you.
I am Klaus.
I am Klaus. That was Chad, man. He wanted a character just to say, I am Klaus.
Honestly, good choice.
Thanks. We couldn't think of any other dialogue, so we just kept writing in I am class.
That's what I really love about the John Wick series. It's action-packed and it's super, serious and it's kick butt, but at the same time it doesn't take itself so seriously. That's really refreshing in the action genre and in movies in general. So, by the way, I'm Iris, I'm not Klaus. Just a disclaimer.
I am Iris. You are Iris.
We are Iris. Yeah, but I wondering what you all were hoping would be the legacy of John Wick in film or really anything innovative of the sort.
Just what we got tonight.
What about the Warriors homage? The Warriors homage. You gotta tell us.
Walter Hill, one of my faves.
How you doing? My name is Valiant. First of all, thank you for giving love to my city, New York. I love the way that you shoot it and the things that go on.
Thank you.
Chad, I gotta say, you've really become one of my favorite directors over the last 9 years. You have improved so much since the first one. Wait a minute. I'm not saying anything about the first one, but I'm saying the risk-taking has been fantastic. And what I wanted to ask is about the stunts. Like, Rena talks about how she's never done anything like this before, and yet you made it look like she's been doing this forever. And I want to know what goes into making people look realistic, because sometimes, they get in there and that shit looks trash. But it looks so realistic, and I just want to know what the process is with that. Thank you.
It's Mr. Reeves can tell you. It takes a lot of time, a lot of commitment. We have one of the best stunt teams in the world. We have guys who go through it, but it all starts with the cast. They have to commit. So if you have people that want to commit and do their absolute best, that's the starting. Without that, we don't have anything. So we were very careful how we picked our cast. And when you got Keanu to live up to, and he kind of leads the pack, so everyone's got to kind of catch up. Just one day at a time, everything you got. Don't leave anything.
Yeah, I mean, Rena was a badass. She was just training.
She's amazing.
And she's got good flavor, right?
She has good mind. She's a
Good
dancer,
mind.
singer,
Yeah.
performer. She knows what hard work is.
Hi, do you have a count for how many people were killed in the movie?
There is a count. We don't know. The editors know it, but we were asked not. We didn't want to know until after the movie comes out. So you guys find out.
Just wanted to thank you again. This is a great movie. I love the choice to shoot all the international locations. What was your favorite place to film in France while you were down there? I saw you were in the Louvre, and I'm guessing they wouldn't give you clearance to do a scene there for fighting.
Well, they're a little picky about that. No, they did ask though. We were really cool. We just didn't have an action scene to do in it. Your favorite?
My favorite?
Yeah, in France.
Oh man, I'm gonna take Sacre-Cœur. I'm gonna be like, you're doing a scene in John Wick, and there's Sacre-Cœur. You're like, what? Okay. Thanks, Paris. Pretty cool.
Hi, my name is Mona Lisa, and I'm just going to take this opportunity to tell you how much you've meant to me my whole life. I've been loving who you are as a human being, and I respect how you honor your craft and honor yourself.
Thank you.
And bringing your
I'm
craft to us.
I'm trying. I'm glad you like what I'm doing or trying to do. I really appreciate that. I only get to do that. I could do as much as I can, but I need a director. I need everybody around me. I've had a chance to work with some amazing artists, and so I just tried. I'm just trying. But thank you very much.
Thank you. I've worn this shirt for a year and a half to manifest you into my life.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
That's cool.
And I've honored John forever, etched on my arm right here. So
What?
I'll always be with you, and I appreciate you. But one question I had was, is there a role that you regret in taking?
No, I can't say that because I get to be here, and so whatever road I've had the chance to be on, we can hang out. Thank you. I'm trying, man.
Hey there, y'all. My name is Matt. My question for y'all is, with this series, the action is the selling point, but no good action isn't without great story to lead into that action, to give that action meaning, and to captivate a whole audience into being like, is he going to get out of this thing? Is there any moments in the past 4 films that you feel like was maybe underappreciated that you would maybe want to highlight over the past 4 films?
For a highlight of what we
And like more specifically, maybe like not even like an action sequence, maybe like a small one to smaller moments. For me, those are like the moments that I love. Just the interaction with the concierge and just stuff like that, where I feel like that there's a world there rather than just people with guns. That there are people.
Yeah. I mean, I think Chad, you're amazing at casting. We've had the chance to work with so many wonderful artists, and that thing that you're talking about, like, I remember the first time I felt that. Well, probably early in the first film, there's a scene where John Wick walks up to the desk and he puts the coin down, and just that thing of like meeting Lance Reddick and then playing the spoken unspoken, like with the coin and the way he looked and the coin, and like, okay, it was like, to me that was like a pure, simple gesture, that kind of shows up throughout all of the relationships in the movies. And so wherever you see those details of that kind of interaction in the world behind the world, it's always been a great, special pleasure of the John Wick films. Jimmy the Cop.
Jimmy the Cop was our favorite. Like,
You working, John? You working,
was our
John?
favorite.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Vicky Jaiswal. I'm a data and AI advocate and influencer. I loved your movie.
Thank you.
I love how you bring humor to serious actions. That's so commendable. And thank you so much for bringing this movie to our city. I'm a local Austinite, so thank you so much for that. My question to you is, there's so much action as he was saying. So what kinds of training do you take? And how many body doubles have you used in the movie?
Let's see, in the making of John Wick, not John Wick, and then chapter 2, and then chapter 3 was a wonderful stunt person named Jackson Spidell. He was the main double. And then for chapter 4 was Vincent Bouillon, who's amazing. And also there's a gentleman named Anthony who did that fall in the nightclub. He did that fall and that crack and then the face plant. So I think, and then there was one, I think that's Anthony, Vincent, double me. Oh yeah, all right. Oh yeah, and driving cars. There's
In the second.
Yeah, Jeremy Fry drove in chapter 2. Tanner Faust. I don't know if he did anything. Oh yeah, I did that driving. Anyway.
He did the driving in number 4s.
No, Tanner might have had one shot. Not in terms of that. Can I answer your question?
Yes.
I don't know.
You did a lot of,
A lot of
answering, I
training, a lot of judo, jiu-jitsu, movie jiu-jitsu.
Would you do a dialogue for us from the movie? Your favorite dialogue?
Do a line?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I hate to break your hearts, but this is the last question right here to the man with the puppy.
So, first of all, just like everyone has said here, thank you, Keanu. Thank you, Chad. You guys embodied such an amazing film. You brought in the action, you brought in the humor. We love how you started building up every single new movie, just building up more on the backstory of it and everything. My question to you is, on the new series that you have, like the spin-off, do you expect maybe some cameos of John Wick in the past, like maybe before, like how he got into all this?
Not sure yet.
No. I mean, I have a cameo in Ballerina.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, we can't wait, and just thank you so much for all your years of amazing acting and just for portraying such an awesome series of films. Thank you very much.
Okay, we're gonna do one last question before this one.
Is it on? Oh, there we go. First of all, we have the same birthday. You and I, yes, and Selma Hayek.
Virgo?
Yeah, Virgos. But at any rate, my question is actually for both of you. A lot of the movie had, the locations had such a big role in what was going on in the story. How do you go about like picking out the locations and how they're gonna integrate within the story and kind of tell the story?
That's your call, man. You're the director.
We spend a lot of time location scouting. It usually we start with a big board of all the cool places we want to go and hang out. And then we start kind of writing stories around it. And then it's kind of back and forth. We'll have we just knew Paris. We want to do something in Paris.
Sure.
And I'm a big David Lean fan, Lawrence of Arabia, so we knew we wanted to start in Aqaba by land. So we started in Aqaba and worked our way to Paris. Berlin we've been to, so it's just, you gotta create the world. That's a big part of it.
That's great. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for making this world for us to live in. We love it. Thank you for being on South by Southwest. Don't forget it. Vote for the audience.
And that is how we roll. John Wick Chapter 4, right here at South by Southwest 2023, exclusive interview with Keanu Reeves and director Chad Stahelski. You know the drill. Keep checking back. More premiere coverage coming your way from Austin, Texas. You know where to go.